Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Base Trade TV NOG Showmatch Series. Again, big shout out and thank you does go to NOG who brought it again. This is a show match that wouldn't be going on without a combination of actually them and Joecast in chat. He's a wonderful guy. He added $50 to this, which is why this is $100 instead of $50 for this prize pool. 75 to the winner. Well, actually, I guess 80 to the winner now and 30 to the loser. Thanks to D the Hunter as well. Throwing in a couple extra bucks for these players. Of course, they are awesome for playing for us. Now, that being said, I'm Rifkin, joined by Zombie Grub and our lovely cameraman Partoof, and spawning in the upper left corner of the map, a strong, independent black woman who needs no man. It is the Blue Protoss, known as NonY.
What is wrong with you, Rifkin? He doesn't need no team. Get it right, all right? And the bottom right, finally, as Root. It's the
Root
green
for Roots!
Zerg vibe.
Vibe, of course. Well, actually, let's talk about this. In the top right, because I think a lot of people may have never seen this map before. It was, of course, popularized by Red Bull as well as the Team Liquid map making competition. But in the top right, lava will rise in 3 minutes and 20 seconds, and that means precisely what you guys think it does. This entire low ground middle portion of the map will be filled with lava for about 4 seconds, and then it recedes. But what it does do is kill all units that are on this low ground. Now, I was mistaken. I thought it killed creep tumors. 100% wrong on that, guys. But it would kill queens, it would kill lings, anything idle in the middle of the map, including, I believe, I don't know if it affects buildings, but things will die if they're on the low ground is the main point.
Of course, this was used in the Wings of Liberty campaign. Knows the Reaper mission.
Yes.
Those actually played it.
The command centers, you got to flood them around the map. That was actually, it was a cool mechanic. And I remember like the first time I cast this for the map making competition, I just sat there for like the first 4 minutes going like, no way, is this what I think it is? This is the sort of thing you wouldn't expect in competitive play, right?
No.
Like this is a fun mechanic purely and entirely.
I was not expecting to see it at the Red Bull Battleground. Like I had heard, like vaguely that someone like was like joked about a map that was in the map pool, but I didn't really look into it. And then I got there and I just like see on the screen, it was like parting or someone, and like the lava was coming, and they were like, "What? WTF?"
Yeah.
I was like, "What is this?" But yeah, that's why it's there, and that's
Well,
it's very clear. Lava
one
will-
thing I'm really liking too, please notice, no proxies going on. In all of Red Bull, I believe 100% of the maps had a proxy happen. And a big part of that was because no one wanted to deal with the creep. No one wanted to play that mid-game against something so unknowing, so crazy. So NonY and Vibe are going to play more than a 7-minute game by the looks of it.
This is a very interesting entrance into your main. This is a really weird main. It's huge, and it like almost has a back door.
It's perfect for like 11 command centers if you're playing mech.
Apparently. There's a lot of space for command centers.
Now, guys, it is worth noting, of course, Vibe is up 1 in this best-of-3 series. NonY is technically on his last life here, but with a weird map and his own combination of special tactics, I can certainly see him bring this back, especially on a map like this. Vibe is not going to be able to have map presence. Oh, do you hear that?
Yeah, I was like, what the hell is that?
That's
Dark
the adjective,
Templars are on the way for NonY, by the way, so it's not going to happen before the lava rise. How long is the lava rise for?
About 4 seconds, but lava hype, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, now the map has been split quite drastically. There we go. You see the timer top right. So it wasn't 4 seconds, more like 10, but still long enough. That does actually delay how long the pylon and where the pylon can go down, of course. NonY now just going to put this down. The Overlord pathing past it. Don't know if it saw the probe. I imagine not, though, because there's not been anything to dispatch of this. Not right away. Now, the Dark Shrine, as Zombie Grub pointed out, could be problematic for Vibe because, as we see, he is getting that quicker Roach Warren, but nothing close to a faster layer and absolutely no Spore Crawlers.
He hasn't done
the drones.
any scouting at all. He has no idea if the natural was taken.
Well, the drone sees the pylon. He might think this is a 4-gate typical stalker all-in or something, but surprise, surprise, it will be Dark Temple. I'd really love if NonY actually warped into Zealot right now to kill the drone off first, so that he didn't see the Dark Templar actually warping in.
Well, he's trying to bring the
actually
Stalkers down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might be able to take care of it. He's going to have to delay the Dark Templar just for a few more seconds, as not to reveal it. Nope. Reveals it.
But actually, what's really important about this is typically, if Vibe holds this, he goes for a counterattack after, right? But if NonY can keep the pressure up for 3 minutes, there will be no immediate counterattack. He might not even be able to hold this off. The layer is on the way. It's halfway done. It's more than halfway done, but there's still no detection for this just yet. And this natural base could go down. He's going to focus the queens instead, though. Gets both of them.
You can put down a Spore Crawler without an Evo Chamber, for those of you who remember that before Heart of the Swarm.
Yeah.
So a Spore Crawler does go down in the main. We would at least keep one base versus NonY's one base. Of course, that benefits the Pros player a lot more. Well, where are the units? There are roaches on the way. Once again, getting that early roach warren is very beneficial for Vibe here.
This is, not even just New Polaris Rhapsody. This is a really strong push when you consider the timing in which these DTs come. The last thing a lot of people expect are, quite frankly, DTs. He's kiting them around, though, trying to take advantage of that melee. But the roaches spawning, of course, can't get away in time. Hold position on those drones. Of course, every drone in the main right now. That
is 38 drones in the main.
He was attacking his own spawning pool for quite some time there, too. Don't even notice that enough. But with that pilot established and now Archon's here, this is looking rather drastic for Vibe. I think NonY may have just brought this back.
I think so too. The Archons...
Even though the roach is popping. Yeah, the Archons are like too much. Drones are being pulled, but they're going to get AoE down.
That's got to be it. Oh god, they're all bunched up too. The drones are going to die so fast. Oh,
the whole position is cute though. It's buying the extra time against us, but as we see, Vibe is just losing everything, and NonY might be one base ago, but good game is going to be called, and this will give us a game number 3, ladies and gentlemen. It'll be Vibe's pick. We'll see what he picks, and we'll see you guys again in a couple of moments.